Alright, this is going to be a walkthrough of Oak Ridge Campground at Stephen Forbes State Recreation Area. First site you come to on the left is Site 1A, which is a paved site for the campground host. To the right you got Site 1. Decent length site. I got a 40-foot travel trailer and I'm sure mine would fit in here quite well. Next one down is Site 2, and I'll mention in it, for all these, you pretty much want to bring an RV extension cord. They all share power pedestals, which is odd for Illinois campgrounds, but normal for states like Michigan, let's say. If you're in Site 2, power pedestal is going to be right behind you, easy to access. If you're in Site 1, you probably won't be able to reach it if the cord comes off the back side of the camper. By the time you reach over there, it may make it, it may not. Site 3 is a good length site right across from it. Site 4 is a decent length site. You do back up to a tree. I don't know if you can tell here, but the site does angle to the left and down, so it's not a very level site, but you should be fine. Site 5, good length, level site. Site 6. I would think I'd be able to fit, I got a 31-foot travel trailer, I think I'd be able to fit it there. Site 7, good length site. Only thing here is that tree right in the middle. I don't know if that would affect an awning coming out, looks like it probably would. Site 8, great length site, shaded. It does, however, pretty much share a gravel area with Site 9. Both very long sites. Be great if you're coming with friends, taking up both sites. Site 10 isn't a really short site, but it is on the shorter side compared to all the ones I've looked for or looked at so far. Site 11, another great long site, well shaded. Site 12, right across from that, Site 13, good length site. Two more sites that kind of share each other. Site 14 and Site 16. Try to respect people's privacy, not get them in videos. That is Site 15 over there. Nice long camper in there. They got a good spot to sit out in front. Site 17. Site 18. Definitely get a longer camper into there. It does sag a little bit to the right, but shouldn't be too bad of a problem keeping it level. Site 19, very long site on the inside of the campsites. Site 20, nice wide site, also long. Site 21, good length site. Not sure if that one tree back there is going to prevent the awning from coming out. And again, power pedestal is over here on this side, so you will probably need at least one extension cord. And there's many of these that I've gone through that have that issue. I just haven't mentioned them all. So again, if you camp here, bring an RV extension cord. Site 22. Nice long site, also very wide for getting your other tow vehicle or whatever in here. Alright, that is Site 23. And in the same big wide gravel pad is Site 24. 23 looks almost perfectly level. 24 leans to the left a little bit. Now you got Site 25. 26 right here next to it. Power pedestal is in between the two. Site 27. And then a little bit of common area. And then Site 28. One thing I will point out with all these, there is a trail back there that goes back to a floating walkway and the marina. along with a little restaurant. We've been going there most of the days for ice cream. They also have burgers and other things. In the middle of all these last sites I just walked through, sites 23 through 28 is a loop, and then you got a water spigot right in the middle. There are no water spigots to hook up to here permanently, but they are scattered throughout the park. Have site 29, decent length site. Again, it does slope to the left. And site 30, which is decent length. Doesn't slope as much, but there is a tree right there that might stop you unless you get in between it. But then once you get in between it, then you're going to have that tree possibly affecting your awning coming out. Site 31. Here, the site does go back in between the trees a fairly decent amount, so you could get a long travel trailer in here. What I'd be concerned with is right there is a fire pit, and it would probably be within 6 feet of the side of your camper. So if the wind's blowing right, I'd be leery about the heat effect and the fiberglass on the camper. That right there is another water spigot. And your power pedestal for these, site 31, power pedestal is over here. So you'll definitely need at least one extension cord there. Sun isn't hitting this site right, but site 32 is a good length site. Right across from 32 is site 33. It's a corner pull-through site. Site 34 is a very long campsite. Nice area for picnic table, other vehicle, whatever over here. Site 35, another very good length site on the inner circle. Shade's blocking it, but site 36 is a good length site. Site 37. Site 38, good length site, but if you have a longer travel trailer, right back there is the fire pit. So, I don't know, I got a 31-foot trailer. Something tells me that I might get a little close to that fire pit with the back of the camper. Not really sure. If you got a 28-footer or whatever, you definitely fit a little bit more comfortable. And then right next to that is site 40. This site's a lot longer. Again, the fire pit's going to be behind the camper back there. And it dips down to the left back here. But if you go straight in that way, should be fairly level. Site 39. Site 41. I'm guessing this site is probably about 30 feet long. Across from that, you got site 42. And then 44, which is a nice length campsite, but right in the back is 2 porta potties. Not sure how that would end up smelling if they have any odor to them. Haven't gone in them. Site 43, at least at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, has basically no shade. Not sure how it is the rest of the day. Power pedestal shared behind it. This site right here, fairly shaded site, power pedestal behind it. That is site 45. Sun is not hitting this site right, but site 46, decent length site. Got a couple trees to wiggle your camper through. Probably want a spotter if you come in here at night. And again, that tree right there might be an issue for your awning. Site 47, good length site. Across from that is site 48. Site 49. If you're good backing up a trailer, shouldn't have a problem. If you're somewhat inexperienced, these 3 trees here one there, that one, and then the next one back might be a little bit of a pain for you. Don't think I did 50 yet. That's on the outer loop. I wouldn't want to try any more than like a 27, 28 foot trailer in that one. That is going to be site 52. That's the one I originally reserved when I came here, and then I changed it. Good length site though. And another good length site, no problem getting a long travel trailer in here, site 51. Alright, right off the main drag into the campground, if you hang a left and head north, you got site 53. Site 54 is a cabin. Site 55. Right across from 55, you got site 56. You can't see it back here really, but right there behind that tree is a water spigot. Can't hook up to it permanently, but you can run a hose and fill your tanks. Site 57, good length shaded site. Site 58, another good length site. And don't know if you can see it, but right over that picnic table in the center of the screen is the water spigot that's behind site 56. Probably reach it with a couple hoses. Fill up your camper at site 58. These are going to be handicap sites. You got site 59. Got a drinking fountain back there. 2 outhouses. And site 61. Both are paved. Site 60 across from it. Nice, good length campsite, very wide, shaded. Site 62. Another good length site, fairly shaded. And got the shower house right behind you. Site 63. This site is easily the shortest site I've walked by so far. I wouldn't come in here with anything bigger than a pop-up probably, maybe a very small travel trailer. Across from that is site 64. Again, water spigot right there, and the bathhouse off behind you. Good length site. Site 64. Another very good length site. Site 66. Now you got site 67, which is right here. 69 right behind it. Power pedestal for 69 is over here. Power pedestal for 67 is right there. So make sure you bring extension cord, as I said earlier. Site 68, good length site. I know I mentioned site 69 already, but again, there's 69. Site 70, good length back in site. Site 71, I would think you could probably get a 31-foot travel trailer in here. Site 73 is a shorter site. Probably 26-foot trailer at the most. Site 74. Decent length site. Fit probably any travel trailer you want in here. And it's fairly wide. Power pedestal right behind you. And when you're in this site, you can see the lake off behind you through the trees. Site 75, another good length site. Site 76, good length site, nice and wide. Site 77, decent length site. Got a water spigot right there, again, just to fill your tanks, no permanent hookups. But the power pedestal is right behind it for your site, so will not need an extension cord for this site. Site 78, good length site, nice and wide, fit any travel trailer you want. Might need an extension cord for the power pedestal right there that you share with the Site 77, but there is a water spigot right there that you're sharing as well. Site 79, good length site. This is Site 80. Could probably fit a longer travel trailer in here, but power pedestal is going to be shared right there. so you'll probably want an extension cord. And then site 81, another good length site, nice and wide. Site 82, good length site. Just might be a little tricky backing in with that tree right there and that tree. Give you a little bit better view of them. Site 83, fantastic site. Very long and right off the lake. So you got a site that overlooks the lake the whole time. And a water spigot right there. Also got a little pull-off area right here, which is not a site, but you could probably park a vehicle there. This is site 84. The shorter site, but if you use the gravel area along the side, you could fit any travel trailer you want in here. Again, that's site 84. Can also somewhat see the lake off there. Okay, site 83, I didn't want to mention it earlier because there were girls out there in their swimsuits, just younger girls. Don't like putting them on film. But at site 83, right there, you got 2 parking blocks and a stairway going down to the lake with a pier. All right, site 86. This is my campsite. It's on a corner. Got a water spigot right there. No permanent hookup to it, but it allows you to fill your tanks. Power outlets on the other side, so I did need to use 1 extension cord. It shows a 40-foot site on the website, but it's actually probably 60 feet. That's a 31-foot travel trailer, probably 39-foot total. And then F350 crew cab, long bed, dually, easily both fit in, hooked together, so it's probably at least a 60-foot site pull through. I think I mentioned my site is 86, but that is site 86. 85 is a good length site right across from it. Site 87, another good length site, nice wide gravel pad. Site 88, another probably 65, 70 foot at least pull through site. 89, that is probably 100 foot pull through site. 89 is huge. Great site as far as being level and all that. And you got a big grass area and shower houses. Right across from that is site 90, which again fit any site or any kind of camper you want in that one. Site 90. And site 91. Again, any size camper you want will fit in there. Site 92, another pull-through site, pretty much right across from the shower houses. But site 92, any size travel trailer you want fit in there. It's probably at least 80 foot pull-through on a corner. Site 93 and 95. Site 96, very good length site. 94 is across from it. I'm assuming that's a 31-foot travel trailer, nice and long, plenty of room. Site 97, good length site, backs up to the trees. I could probably fit a 31-foot trailer in there. Not sure where the power pedestal is though. You probably end up having to share with this one over here. So bring at least 1 extension cord with you, if not 2. Site 98, good length site. Power pedestal right there in the middle of the screen. Site 99. Probably fit like a 28-foot trailer in here, but it does go down and to the left as far as being level. Again, that's site 99. Site 100. Fit basically any travel trailer you want in this site. Seems fairly level. 101 is going to be for a shorter trailer. I'd say like 28 foot max. This is site 102. And the power pedestal is right there. So you'll probably need an extension cord, maybe. It'll be close. Now we got a couple non-electric sites. Site 103 is non-electric. You could probably fit a 31-foot trailer in there. Site 104, 28-foot max, I would think. Site 104, non-electric. Site 105, decent length. And 106, which is shorter. I'd say 28-foot max for this one. And possibly a 31-foot for 105, but again, they're both non-electric. And this one looks like it leans to the left as far as being level. Site 107 does have electric, right there in the middle of the screen. Shorter site though. Site 107. 109 is non-electric. Again, a little bit shorter of a site. 28-foot travel trailer should fit though. Site 108, good length site. Leans to the left though, but good length site. Power pedestal's right there in the middle. And there is a water spigot. You probably can't see it, but right there for filling up your tanks. No permanent hookup. But that is site 108. Site 111, good length site. Power pedestal in the back left corner. Nice wide site. View of the lake behind you. Site 111. Site 110 should be able to fit a 31-foot travel trailer in here. Site 110. Site 112. Decent length site. View of the lake off behind you. Site 113, another good length site. Views of the lake off to the side. Maybe behind your travel trailer if you back it in, but views of the lake from your site. Site 113. Alright, site 114. Off here on the left, beautiful view of the lake. Site does lean forward and to the left a bit. Site 115 right next to it. Seems much more level. Still a good length site though. They share a power pedestal in the back. And there is a water spigot right across the street from them to fill your tanks. Also, site 115. There's no dock on it, but you do have a stairway going down by the water back there. Site 116. Definitely fit any size camper you want in this site. And then you got a gravel area running all the way this way, and then a view of the lake. View of the lake over there also. And again, there's the water spigot across from 114, 115. Again, that is site 116. And site 117. Good length site, fit any kind of trailer you want in here. It is a little bit of a weird site. It's right off to the side of the curve in the road, but you could back in, fit any trailer you want here. Again, site 117. All right, leaving the main camping area. Back here, down a gravel road, there is tent camping sites. If there's people camping in them, I'm not going to walk back and film them while they're camping, but it's the 4th of July. The campground is pretty much cleared out, which is not what I was expecting at all, but these might all be empty too. So we shall see. And it looks like it. So this is a walk-in tent area, sites 1 through 10. Site 1 is right here. Site 2. Site 3. And that right there is site 4. That has got to be site 5. Thinking that is 6. These are not labeled, at least not all of them are labeled. This one is site 10. Kind of off on your own back here. Site 9. Found a label for this one. This is site 8. Site 5. And these people are off on their own. Site 6. They got the whole walk-in area to them. Alright, 4th of July day. Clean washrooms. Got 2 urinals, 2 toilets, 3 showers in the men's room. Nice and clean every time. My wife and daughter's been using the girls' side. Been perfectly clean there, no complaints at all. This facility does have kayaks you can rent, as well as stand-up paddle boards that are back there. And then they got live bait, very small selection. I like terminal tackle. And then little restaurant with sandwiches, fries, burgers, sundaes, other ice cream.